Melvin Fernandez.
Yes.
And he is going to take me for a boat ride through the AGONDA River
Yes. Without a motor.
without a motor. That's going to be
Full
fun.
ride.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's really beautiful over here. So refreshing. And the weather is now very good. It's slight on the chilly side.
Yes. Nice weather.
It's nice.
But mostly during the summer also, this place remains cool. Not so hot. Warm.
Yes. There are plenty of greens over here, that's why.
Yes. If you look inside the water, there are all lots of oyster shells inside here, down to the wood. See the white color? Those are the
Yes.
oyster shells.
These are the oyster shells, right? The water is not
So
that
you
deep.
cannot do kayaking on this part because they are very sharp.
Yes.
If you look on your right side, it's a mangroves out over here. Also on the left, both the sides. Mangroves are the plants to keep the soil erosion protected every time. Because they have a lot of roots. We call them moving tree.
Yes.
Because the roots, they grow and they increase, they grow widely,
Yes.
like a
yes.
bushes.
Yeah, like bushes. And those are the breathers.
Yes. So especially oyster shells, crabs, some small fishes, some shrimps make shelter under the roots of mangroves. You can look inside now. There are more oyster shells around. Call them thick woods.
Those?
These trees out over here,
Yeah.
these plants, they are very strong. You can see the stabilizer on my board. That's made with the
These things?
same wood.
Okay. They're very strong.
Strong wood, yes.
I mean, the water doesn't erode it.
No. The net just hanging in front of us on your right here. This is known as a crab trap.
Okay, this is a crab
So
trap.
that's the easy way to catch crabs. Good morning. So they harvest these oysters, huh? You see, they have been harvested.
They're edible, isn't it?
Yes, eatable. Okay, if you look on your left, there are a lot of small boats. Right?
Yes, yes.
This is a community fishing. Community fishing is like a family-run business. So they don't hire laborers. They go among themselves, brother, father, brother-in-law. They meet up. They go early morning, like 4:30, 4 o'clock into the sea,
Into the sea.
deep sea. So they do 3 to 4 hours fishing. They are back by 9 to 10. Or some of them must be a little bit early. Who go early, come early with a good catch. So if you're lucky enough to buy a fish from them, it will be much cheaper.
And fresher also.
Fresh also. But if the marketing manager comes down to pick up the food, the fish, what they catch, marketing managers are the ladies. We'll have a
Okay.
little bit difference for price budget, you know.
Yes.
Almost.
Got something?
Nothing at the moment. Because the water is still full.
Yes.
When there is a low tide or water is going to above for a high tide, that is the time you get good catch. Stuck on that tree.
Yeah, the water is high actually.
Yeah. Let's try one more luck. Sometimes very almost.
I mean, there are fishes, huh?
Yes, there are a lot of snappers, barramundi, barracuda, GT. GTs are the travel fish, silverfish.
Yes.
Almost. So this is an artificial bait.
Yes.
So it looks like a fish. So the fish attacks. So most of the time now people use this fishing compared to go and catch a bait and then go for fishing.
Yeah, it's more difficult.
So here no luck.
Yeah, no luck.
Much further. Okay. So this, on this part on top is the boatyard. They build this boat. See there?
Yes.
They're building these boats up here. So the last size of the boat they build is 40 feet.
All right.
It's so big like that one.
That one.
Yes. There's a kingfisher just dived, sitting on that boat. Have you seen?
I missed it maybe.
Right there. In the
Oh
black
yeah, I
ball.
can see it. I can see it.
That's the white pressed kingfisher.
Yes, I can see it. So nice.
Yesterday I had around 3 snappers and 1 GD in the evening when I was doing fishing.
But how does barracuda taste? I never tasted that.
Barracuda, good, nice one.
Is snapper a bit smelly?
Not really, because freshwater fish is smelly. The
Okay.
fish coming from the salt water is not.
Actually, the fresh water isn't fresh at all.
Yes.
It's polluted.
Everyone maybe is full. So no one is coming to attack.
Yeah, they had their belly full in the morning.
Yes.
Breakfast done.
Done.
No need to hunt.
So normally when the fish moves is during the high tide. So they go into entire river catching fish. Especially on this part, you get lot of shrimps, small shrimps. So they come for food on this part. No luck.
No luck.
There's fish coming behind but not catching. So a small one. Last one I will try, then we will move further. Nothing.
No, they're not interested.
They are full now.
Yeah, they're full.
In the evening, what happens? The water tide goes down.
Mm-hmm.
So when the sun is going down, that is the time good catch. You see a lot of coconut trees around, no?
Yes.
Coconut was the main business of our grandparents, ancestors, grandfathers and all. So they are the one planting these coconut trees, most of them. So what they do? We have a similarity with Kerala and Goa.
Yes.
The difference is Kerala have a hybrid coconut which have coconut within 3 to 4 years time. But in Goa, we have a coconut tree get coconut after 10 years, 10 to 12 years.
That's why they're so small.
Yes. Kerala very small. Here big one.
Okay. So it takes more time.
More time. Yes. Coconut. From the coconut tree, they remove toddy. Toddy and toddy is two different things. Toddy is from the coconut and toddy is from the palm.
Yes.
Toddy is a little bit sour. Coconut toddy is a little bit sweet.
We get toddy in Bengal also.
Yeah.
Because there are palm trees over there.
Palm trees, yes. So this toddy is fermented. It is kept 4 to 5 days. Then they distill it as a coconut feni. If you have feni in your house, you are the saukar at that generation. Anyone is to trust you. If you have a distiller, you have everything possible at your place. Like bottle of feni, you get a big fish.
All right. So
It was a Bata system.
yeah, barter system. Yes.
Then from the coconut toddy, you make vinegar.
Okay.
Vinegar is the authentic vinegar, organic vinegar. No chemicals inside. It is a pure one. So when you have salads, you try to add coconut feni.
Yes.
It gives you more good of flavor, you know, very strong. From the toddy, we make sanna. Sanna are the dishes which are like idli, but taste different.
I mean, you don't use any cereals in it.
Sorry?
The kind of idli you're making
Yeah.
with toddy. What are you making? How are you making it? Toddy is a liquid thing.
Yes, toddy, rice.
Okay, rice.
So it is grind with toddy.
Okay.
Then make jaggery from the coconut. Coconut jaggery, you know, right?
Just like palm jaggery.
Yeah, like palm jaggery. Hello. Yeah, it's a coconut jaggery, not a palm jaggery. Then from the coconut fiber they make ropes. And if you are in Goa or any coastal belt, curry is not possible without coconut. Coconut curry adds a lot of flavor, creamy texture and oily sort of. From the coconut, they make a lot of sweets in Goa, especially bibinka.
Yeah, it's made of coconut and something else also.
Sorry?
Only coconut?
It's a coconut, rice flour, egg and sugar.
Okay.
So they use coconut milk in it. So how to cook it? It has a layer of cooking, you know, layer by layer. So first layer you have to at least for half an hour you have to cook it. It takes 7 to 8 layers for bibinka.
Okay.
Then DODOL. Then some cookies. And also coconut cake. My wife make it at home, coconut cakes.
They must be delicious.
Yes. And then from the coconut, they remove oil. Again, it's a cold pressed oil. Nowadays, people are using it for food, coconut oil, because it is without chemical or preservatives. It is not harmful, and coconut oil is very good for massage. Body pain you have, you massage it with coconut oil. So it's very strong.
It's good for the hairs too.
Has to, yes. And then you lost somewhere where there is nothing, or if there is a coconut tree, you can survive. Wait for someone for your rescue. Don't grab all the coconut at one time. So you will feel like, I'm hungry, I will finish them all. So next day you will not have anything. So wait for like one or two coconut per day is enough. It will protect you from dehydration. Then the leaves, You must have seen some coconut leaves on your, where you're staying on the room.
Yes, yes, yes.
So coconut leaves, they make mat sort of thing, and they use it most of the places on the beach side. Before, no one used to take interest on that. Only the regular houses who used to do the mats were like our houses, like other people around. So not much people used to give importance there. Now it's 30 rupees one leaf.
Okay.
So it's quite expensive now. So it got a demand, no?
Yes.
Then the trunk of the tree. It is used for barriers for the roof. They divide them into 4 halves, they clean them, and they use that barriers. So most of the coconut trees parts are used. From the root till the tip. And most of the places, like you've seen them making handicrafts out of coconut.
Yes.
Some bangles, earrings, buttons, right? And where there is a lot of coconut trees, you'll not feel hot, warm. It keeps you cool, you know.
Yes. You know, most people think Goa is all about beaches. It's not so.
Yes. This is a secret place, you know. No
Yes.
one knows about this place better.
It's beautiful.
You can see inside the water very clear. You can see the pebbles, everything. You saw the coconut trees, how they are groomed? Very nice because they have a nature mirror, you know.
Yes. Everything about the tree is useful. And it's pretty too.
So this is a mango tree out over here on your right.
Which one?
It belongs to us. That is our old house on top. I was born and brought up at this place here.
Over there?
Yes.
Okay.
The only problem here is the road access.
Yes.
Otherwise everything is fine here. So what we used to do, like we used to walk from this way, was the bridge on top of the mountain crossing that. Now there is a road much upstairs. So we got a house that side, on the roadside.
Okay.
And over here, we used to not have any botherations, you know. We were the only people, like there were only 6-7 houses here, but had a distance, you know. So we used to swim in this water. It's very clean. And every day we used to have fresh fish. There's a monkey out there. Go inside. So what do you do every day? Quantity fish. For example, today you need fish for lunch and dinner. So do small fishing, little fishing, and then go back.
I mean, no wasting.
No wasting.
There's a monkey in the coconut tree, I think.
Yes. We have 2 different type of monkeys out over here. One is the black face and the other one is the red face. The red face monkeys too much destroying everything. Most of the
Yes.
coconuts, they have been destroyed by them.
The blackface and langoors, aren't they?
Yes, they are
Yeah.
good.
We call them Hanuman. Yes. The monkeys are mischievous.
So you will see a lot of dragonflies also. on top.
Yeah, I've seen plenty actually
Different-
in a
different
few
colours.
days.
Some of them red, pink.
It's so serene.
There's the monkey. Andaman.
They're a bit smaller than the North Indian variety.
Yes. There are big one also.
Okay.
You'll observe a lot of birds around here.
Is the water fresh here? I mean,
Yes, it's a fresh
this is
water.
not salty water.
Not salty.
Okay.
If you look up on your left side, on that coconut tree up there, you see there are nests hanging.
Yes.
Any idea about this bird?
Weaver birds.
It's a weaver bird. Or you can call it the tailor bird. It got a name for a fashion industry from this bird. This
Okay.
bird is one of the beautiful birds who makes more than 2 or 3 nests. Why does he makes it? The girl never help him to make the nest. She's demanding. So he makes 2 or 3 nests at one time. So unless and until the girl likes the nest, he have to keep going. Where they make the nest? Where there are paddy fields around. You can see there the paddies are ready for harvesting.
Yes.
The golden one. The girl is a bit lazy in this breed, like koel. So she needs every now and then like closer to her. She don't want to go far to pick up for food or for water. So this is fresh, clean water. And they have a farm also on the paddy fields, as I mentioned to you. So closer. When he's making
That's
the
the
nest,
paddy field, isn't it?
yes, he's changing his colors. If you look up there, there is a nest, small one, which belongs to a hummingbird nest.
Which one?
It's small there, hanging.
Okay. That part of the river is shallow, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that. Yeah, I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Yes.
These are drongos. Black ones.
Yes, drongos.
So you'll find the water temperature is it's not so cold as we got in downstretch, So you can get down.
It's nice temperature.
Not cold, no?
Not cold.
So
But-
this is totally fresh water. If you want, you can remove your slippers.
Okay, I can take them by hand.
Yes.
Looks so good.
You need to invest. Once you plant a coconut tree, you need to put fertilizer, you need to water them, you need a person to harvest them. But on the same way on the cashew, you don't need of watering them or you need a person to harvest them. So once the plant is planted, it is done. So it is all done by nature. So cashew start giving out cashews after 4 to 5 years. And cashew is a seasonable fruit, season.
Yeah, seasonal.
Tropical season. So cashew starts normally in the month of December until May. Mom, एक कंकर की त्याचा लंगर मध्ये Mama.
Your mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Morning.
Cashew. Never eat a cashew straight from the tree. Let it ripe and fall by itself. Why? If you're going to eat the cashew straight from the tree, you will feel itchy of your throat or you feel like thirsty, you need water.
Actually, I tried this. Actually, I got some raw cashews
Yes,
with the nut, with the shell.
yes,
I deshelled it
yes.
with my hands,
Uh-huh.
and my hand got really burnt. Actually,
Yes.
the skin just peeled off.
Yes. That is about nut.
Yes,
And the cashew is the apple.
yeah, the cashew apple.
Okay. Cashew is the only fruit which got the nut outside.
Right.
If you compare anywhere in the world, cashew is the only fruit who got the nut outside.
Nut is outside the fruit.
Outside the fruit, yes. And cashew is 6 month season.
Okay.
So it starts in the month of December and ends in May. Good morning. Then, how they harvest it? Let it ripe, fall by itself. So people will collect it 2 or 3 times a day. They will separate the nut and the cashew apple. They will crush the cashew apple while stepping on it. So they get a lot of juice from the cashew. The last part of the cashew juice, which is known as nira or nero, we call it in Konkan nero.
Nero.
Yeah, which is the most sweet juice of cashew.
I mean, it's the juice of the cashew apple.
Yes, cashew apple. So cashew apple, they have a different colors. Some of them yellow, orange, red, or reddish yellow. Then they ferment the cashew juice. They distill it and remove urak. You heard about urak?
Yes, urak.
Okay. Urak is the 3-month season. You cannot store urak more than 3 months.
All right.
Like they remove urak in the month of March, it should finish by May or June.
So there's no urak right now.
Not now. If you get urak now, it is not so good.
Mm-hmm.
It is just flavored, but no content. How to have a urak? Urak has got a recipe. You need a lemon, you need a limca, a green chili, and a salt. So to add a flavor. When you're having a urak, never have a urak sitting under the fan or inside the AC room. You'll be knocked out very quickly.
Okay.
It will catch you with the wind and the coolness, you know.
So if you get cool,
Yes.
it's gonna knock you out.
Yes. So you felt already you had a 1 glass, but you felt already you're having a bottle.
Okay. To some people, that's better.
Yes. Then they re-distill the urak to make cashew feni, which is the strongest alcohol. If you're having a straight shot, you feel it from your tip of your tongue till where it reaches you inside. So it's a feni, the strong one. Feni is also a medicine for colds. That's the grandparents' medicine.
Yes.
So they used to have a straight shot of feni if they have cold. About the nut, cashew nut. I told you about cashew apple now. Huh?
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm coming on nut. 1 kg of cashew nuts is 150 rupees.
I mean, the whole thing.
Yeah, with the shell.
Yes.
So if you have to make 1 kg of only meat, you need nearly 3 kg of cashew nuts. So that's 450, right?
Right.
So they separate the nuts with the shell. So the packaging, the labor, the transport, the retailer, the wholesaler. So that's the reason it goes nearly 1,000 to 800 rupees.
It's very labor intensive.
Yes. During the cashew season, what I do, we keep the boat somewhere around. We go inside the cashew farm. We pluck some cashew nuts. We cook them. We just burn them on fire and we cook them there. And then we break and we eat. So that is included also on this river trip during the season, cashew season. So whatever with the nature, I try to give my experience to the people.
Yes. You did good.
Then the shell is not a waste. Shell is also used to make oil, remove oil.
Okay.
Which was applied to the boats, you know, the black boats before the wooden boats.
Just like lacquer.
Yes.
Okay.
So that oil has been applied so that wood does not absorb the water.
Mm-hmm.
So it was water resistant. So but if it is going to touch to your skin, obviously you are going to damage your skin.
Yeah, that's what happened to me.
Yes.
The top skin just got peeled off.
Yes, but it is not really harmful, but it will be for few days. But if you are going to have it on your main skin, like over your skin, then it will be like a little bit rashy sort of.
What bird is that?
That's kingfish. Sorry, that's parrot.
A big one, actually.
Big one.
The sun is coming up. No fish.
Not a single fish attacking. No luck.
No luck. There's not a great amount of fish over here right now.
Yes.
They've all gone back to the sea, isn't it?
Yes, they are from the sea. Not a single atom. Doing just a river trip is not enough. You should share your knowledge, what you know. That is most important, so people knows about Goa much better.
I'll definitely do it.
And I'll do share my Google ID with you.
Okay.
You can comment and give me ratings.
Okay.
It helps the people to know about,
Yeah, know the real Goa,
Yes.
not the much hyped about Goa. Actually, people have become cheap, They like cheap things that they can buy very easily.
Yes.
That's the problem. They don't want to do anything. That is the basic problem. The fun is in doing things.
Doing things, yes.
Actually, you really can't blame them because the life they're leading to earn a living has made them more, or rather less human.
Yes. are the parrots, the big ones here.
So this Agonda village is actually named after this river.
Yes, the river also and the sea.
How is it the sea? I mean, Agonda.
Beach, Agonda beach.
Okay,
Agonda
the
was
beach.
named a long time back.
Is it a Konkani name or Goanese name?
Konkani.
It's a Konkani name.
Not a single fish is highlighted.
They've had
Much
their
like a
belly
pudding
full.
with breakfast.
Yeah, they had their belly full in the breakfast. These are going to the sea, aren't
They
these
came
boats?
from the sea.
They came from the sea,
boats.
right? Yes.
I think it's under the sea. You get a nice beautiful view.
Yes.
Not a single item.
And the water looks empty right now. There's nothing in it.
Oh, Manoj. कितना ही लगा मारे मनोज
Nothing.
ऑलरेडी So if you stand for a while, if you look inside the water, there are a lot of red snappers.
Really?
On your right side, left side, see there near the wood. See, they are coming so close. There, see. Little fish.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
There is
There are plenty of those.
This is a red snake. So they thought there's a fishing boat came, so they will get a bait, fish. That's why they don't attack anymore. They are full. Over here. You cannot leave. Bitora leave. Awalago. Same month, you know. You can see the oyster shells more closer now. Even less water is there.
The white ones and the green ones.
To watch more videos and to inspire the channel, please do subscribe. Thank you. Thank you for watching once again.